Hi folks, as promised, Churchill's new fiver. But first, some history. Old Elizabeth Fry, she's known on the back of the old fiver, £5 note, will still be in circulation in the UK, United Kingdom, until next March. And then when they're slowly phasing these notes. See, I can't turn around the camera on this as well. Rather annoying, but what can you do? And so we will be without female for a while, but alas, we'll have a new female on the new £10 note, a new tenner for next year in the form of Jane Austen. She'll be replacing Charles Darwin. And I've also heard that they'll be replacing Adam Smith on the back of the £20 note with Turner. I don't know his full name. I will have to look up the English painter Turner, of course, known for Suffolk, his paintings in Suffolk associated with that particular county, I believe. I'm not sure, please quote me if I'm wrong. But this is regarding the new Churchill fiver. It is smaller than the old £5 note, and unlike the old £5 note, it's plastic. So do this. I can't tear it because I haven't got a selfie stick, but you can't tear it either. You can put it in a hot and cold tap. I've done that. No ink dries. It dries pretty quickly. You can put it in the washer. I'll be getting a new washer dryer for my new property, but they say it's not recommended to put it in the dryer. But hey ho, I'll put it in anyway. You know, if it fucks up, I'm only a fiver down, and the fiver, of course, the lowest denomination. Now, onto the note itself. On the far left, the hologram is Queen Elizabeth II. To the to the right then is on the hologram Big Ben, and the tower, I believe, is called Elizabeth Tower. And then, of course, you see at the bottom here Blenheim Palace, where Churchill was born in Oxfordshire. And to the far left, you see the coat of arms, the three lines representing England, of course. To the right of that, the dragon for Wales. To the right of that, the rampant lion, which does represent Scotland, and then to the far right, the harp, which represents Northern Ireland, and I believe the Southern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland, though I will have to Google that. And then on the back, because that's the same of a coin with a monarch's head or portrait, and then on the back is Churchill, of course, the great man himself, Sir Winston Churchill, but thus became Prime Minister on the 10th of May in 1940, also the same date that Hitler invaded the Low Countries, aka the Netherlands, Holland or the Netherlands, Belgium to the south and Luxembourg south of that. And he also thus became Prime Minister that day, thus replacing Neville Chamberlain, who had to do a sign over the Norway crisis. And of course, Hitler invaded both Denmark and Norway, I believe, on the same day in April of that year in 1940. Because that's when he began his spring offensive, because he can't really do much in the winter. So yeah, Churchill then became a PM till 1945, and then the war ended, of course, in 8th of May, 9th of May in Jersey, Guernsey in Jersey, in the Channel Islands. And then 2 months later, they had a general election, and Churchill was thus replaced with Clement Attlee, then of course invented the NHS in 1948. But alas, Churchill, that's gratitude for you, he wanted to warn, they replaced him with a Labour MP. And then, of course, Churchill was Tory, but he was Liberal earlier in his lifetime. And then, of course, he became PM again in 1951 after Clement Attlee won it again in 1950. I didn't know there was a general election in 1950, but hey ho, there you go. Clement Attlee, then he won it in 1951 from Attlee. So Attlee was just elected twice. I thought he was just elected to 45 to 51, but of course every 4 to 5 years you're supposed to have a general election here in the UK. And then he was Prime Minister again for a second time, and a final time from 1951 to 55. Had to do a sign in I think spring of that year, 55, over ill health, and Anthony Eden took over from him. And Eden, of course, had to do a sign over the Suez crisis, and of course the tosser. And Etonite, Harold Macmillan took over from him from 57 to 63. But hey ho, I'm getting off track here. Yeah, it says that the writing an inscription here, Nobel 1953 Nobel Prize in Literature awarded to Sir Winston Churchill. And then at the bottom, because it said on Wiki that he was Prime Minister on the 10th of May 1940, as we all know. But 3 days later, because I wanted to look up where the speech originated from, he had his first cabinet or maiden speech to his cabinet members, and that's when he quoted this famous speech, just at the bottom of this, and saying, "I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat." And that's it. So, hope you enjoyed.